I'm out by the rock quarry on the big rock outcrop just before you get to Eaglet Lake. If you drive out past Willow River towards Eaglet Lake, you'll see it on the left side. There's the main road coming into Eaglet Lake there. So you can't miss this big rock bluff. So we're here looking at a unique ecosystem. We're going to see a diversity of plants that can make do on sites like this where conditions are really challenging to grow. So right now it's June 9th. This is the greenest this site's gonna get. The snow's gone, it's been raining quite a bit. You can see some lance leaf stonecrop in yellow there, in bloom still. So everything's just finishing up and going to seed for its flowering cycle for the really dry rock species. You can see a rose there on the bottom left in pink. But if we think about the ecology of this site and think about a plant like our stonecrop growing here, lots of different moss and lichens growing on the rocks. We've got some yarrow doing really well in that little crack as well. It's a really challenging environment, so not a lot of species can cope with the challenges of the moisture is going to run off really quickly. It's going to be a very hot site, so think about on a hot, baking, sunny day. This site gets quite cooking up here, and very poor nutrients. So it's a lot of challenges to cope with to be able to grow on a site like this. One thing I like to point out when I'm on this site, if you can notice where more of the vegetation is found. If you look down below me, we would call that a receiving site. So moisture and nutrients are shedding off the rock, the steep rock cliffs here, and collecting down at the base. So that's why we're able to see more trees and more lush vegetation growing down there. And then you also see more growing in between the rocks, where you have a bit more soil development, moisture holding capacity, and nutrient availability.